Hello, 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 hello. Hello, we are here. We are in my house. I thought today, let's go somewhere else in the house because I was finding it really boring just being in my bedroom the whole time. So we are now in my house. This is the living room kind of place. This is like the formal living room where you like go if it's like Christmas. If it's Christmas time, we come in here. I've had to wait for all of my family to leave the house because I am still insecure. So today we're going to be looking through my favorite thrifted items. I'm not going to lie, all of the items that I have thrifted in the past are my favorite because otherwise I wouldn't have picked them out. But I am picking my top 10 today to show you, and actually the whole outfit I'm wearing today is thrifted except for the socks. Good old Next vibe. Sorry about that, someone just randomly came in the house, which is absolutely great, and then I stopped everything and then they just left. A false alarm, some may say. As I was saying, most of the items that I have bought are from charity shops or from just vintage stores. I found out that I had a vintage store like literally down my road a couple of years ago, and I've been going to it ever since, quite frankly. And there are a few pieces to show you, but I'm going to start off with what I'm actually wearing now. I'm wearing this jumper, which I got for, I think it was like £4 at a charity shop literally a couple of days ago. And then I got these trousers. Now these trousers are honestly my favorite piece that I have probably thrifted trouser-wise ever. They are Ralph Lauren chino trouser kind of things, and when I tell you I'm obsessed with them, they were £10. They're like really like well structured, but like they're very, you can just tell they're very well made. I have realized that I actually love getting trousers that are probably around about 4 inches too big on my waist. I love the way they fit my like legs because I kind of go like big baggy trousers, but because they're like those few inches too big, they're also they're inches too long as well, so I can make them high-waisted and tighten them at the waist with a belt, and I just love the way that they look. So I'm super happy with this find. So I'm going to be starting off with shirts. I wasn't really shirts weren't a big deal to me, quite frankly. I'm more interested when I'm thrifting or even just buying clothes. I'm more interested at like buying jumpers. I buy so many jumpers that when it comes to summer, I'm fully like, I have nothing to wear, just nothing. I decided that this year I'm gonna start buying some shirts and t-shirts. So I have a couple. This is the first one. This is a blouse actually that I found from Etsy. I think this was the more expensive one. I think this was £15. I really love it. I actually wore it in my Get to Know Me in the Woods video underneath my sweater vest, which I will be showing you in a bit. Super nice material. And the sleeves are actually kind of balloon sleeves almost. I think it's from the 70s or 60s. I'll make sure that I put all the information on screen that's correct. Etsy is a great place to thrift or just shop anywhere. So if you're looking for anything kind of retro, but it has like this black detailing which covers the buttons, and I really like it. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I really love it. To match along with that, you also have the black outline of the collar, which again emphasizes the big fat collar. It's such a big fat collar and I love it. It is a woman's blouse, but fuck gender stereotypes. So moving on to the next blouse, again from the same shop, is this one. This one has a lovely puffy kind of like collar, very like Georgian child. Is that the right era? I don't really know. This one was much cheaper because it actually has, I don't know if you can see it. It has a couple of rips in it. I don't really care about that, to be quite honest with you, but it was like £4.99 or £5, and you just can't go wrong. Like, what a lovely like piece to have. I love details on clothing. So the details on this are like the little buttons on the side. I love this part of the sleeve. It's longer than normal, like than a normal cuff. And it also has like all these buttons down the side. Again, just giving that Georgian kind of vibe. And I really love it. I think it's super cute. So now moving on to shirts, away from the blouse vibes. So this is my next item. This is a bowling, I think they're called like a bowling shirt. It's exactly what I was looking for. Recently I was looking for a shirt that had like a very like retro 70s twist. I'm really into 70s fashion. If you want to find out what fashion style you like, go onto Pinterest. I really recommend it, and I like liked all the ones that I got, and then it came with like all my recommended ones, and it was just like 70s fashion, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. This is actually from my vintage store down the road. However, I have a bit of beef. I have a smidging, a little bit of beef with the charity shop down the road. It's overpriced. I'll say it again. It's overpriced. 2 items at the charity shop down the road. Guess how much it cost me? 2 items, right? £50. That's insane. But they are good-ish quality. I mean, this one has a little bit of a stain on it. I really don't mind it though, to be honest. Super, super nice. Not much to say about it. It's a bowling shirt. And yeah, I absolutely love it. The next piece that is from that same vintage shop is this sweater vest. This sweater vest is all over my Instagram, it's all over my YouTube, it's all over everything, quite frankly, because I love it. I think that this is one of my favorite finds at a charity shop. This was expensive. I think this was like, I want to say this was £35. No, £25. It was something like 25, 35. It gives me very like, I feel like Paddington Bear when I wear this. If you don't know who Paddington Bear is, make sure to look him up. He is an icon, a legend, and quite frankly, my fashion icon, clearly. I'm gonna have a water break. I am very thirsty. I was meant to be filming a paint with me because I did a little Instagram poll and everyone said they wanted to paint with me instead of a thrifting haul. Well, not everyone, it was very like 50-50 vibes. I couldn't. I was gonna film it outside because, as I said, I'm really bored of filming stuff in my bedroom. I was gonna film it on Sunday. Turns out, torrential rain. So that wasn't gonna happen. Yeah, I was really pressed and then I was like, you know what? Best out of a bad situation. Let's just do a thrifting haul. I only have a few bits left. I made sure I kept it small because if I did all of my bits, it would be way too much and I think you'll be overwhelmed. Now, oh, that was my jumpers. Oh, I moved on to jumpers, by the way. Sorry, forgot to emphasize that. We have another sweater vest. Who would have guessed it? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? This sweater vest, I really love. I got it on Depop, but I bought it at my own risk, and I'll tell you for what. So basically, this is a authentic, I don't know why it's authentic. It is authentic. It's a cricket jumper. The thing is, cricket sizes are weird. So this size is a 32, and I had no clue. I asked the lady, I was like, hey, is 32 like a girl's size that I don't know about? And they were like, no, I have no clue what it means. It's kind of like a small/medium. Let me tell you, I am a small/extra small. I kind of fit whatever. This is not a small/medium. This is like fully for a child. It's not really tight, it's just kind of like short. Maybe it's just because I'm like a 6'2" man and this was made for like a 4'2" child. It's wearable, it's just you can't untuck it. Like if you want it tucked in, like you're fine, you're golden. But I realized it looks great as a crop top. I really, really love it. And the detailing on it as well. I didn't want to let it go. And I just love this like random little logo that's on it. I have no clue what it means. It could be something awful, but I think it's cute. They were my jumpers. Obviously I have like a trillion more jumpers that I've bought, but I didn't want to bore you. Moving on to the piece de resistance. Yeah, piece de resistance. Now moving on to the piece de resistance. Couldn't have said that any more British. I absolutely love these jackets and I think that people are going to be very, very excited for me when I show you these jackets. I got these very recently and this was the whole reason why I wanted to do a thrifting haul in the first place, because I was just shocked when I found these in the charity shop. So the first jacket that I found was this vintage Levi's jacket. I was so happy, and it was the first time I went to this charity shop, like I think really ever, like to go real shopping in a charity shop. It's one that's kind of like near me. It's more near my friend, and my friend James, I'm gonna out you right now. He said it's trash in that charity shop, and I couldn't have proved him more wrong. But oh my gosh, this Levi's jacket is amazing. It is an extra large, and if you know me, you know that I love things that are like bigger on me. So I'm absolutely in love with this. I love it. And it's very like hard denim. I love it. And I can tell this is going to last me a very long time. The next piece, guys. Oh my gosh. I found a full length leather jacket. Now I know leather, it's not great. I'm not vegan personally, I am vegetarian. And I know it kind of contradicts a lot of my beliefs. But it is secondhand, so I'm not buying first-hand leather, and it's not like, let's talk about this for a second. Because I think that if you're buying leather first-hand, you're saying to the company, make more of this, I like this. But if you're buying it second-hand, the company probably won't even exist anymore. So do you see what I mean? Do you see my philosophy here? If you can't see the price on there, it says £15. It is so lovely. I don't know if you can see how long it is. It goes to around about my knees. The lining inside is just like this kind of silk. I didn't realize how much leather jackets go for. I got this for £15. I looked up leather jackets. Even leather jackets on Depop, they were like £160. New ones are like in the hundreds. Like they go like far into hundreds. I'm just super, super happy. I really wanted a long leather jacket. I just think they look really, really cool. Now moving on to accessories. So I only really have one accessory that I found in a charity shop. We first off have this belt. It's very like country western, again, very like 60s, 70s inspired. I don't think it's real leather. It probably is, to be quite honest with you. This was like £3. But yeah, I just love this. This is super, super cute. And again, it's just a belt. I have quite a small waist, so I always find myself re-piercing holes in belts. Speaking of piercings, I got a little piercing here. Anyway, I digress. This belt just has holes all over it. There are like suggested holes here that I think you're meant to use, but I just use these other ones. It's so much easier. But yeah, I totally recommend going thrifting. Please go thrifting. It really helps the environment. It's really good for the environment. I make sure to not use fast fashion anymore. I hate being one of those preachy people, but it's really bad for the environment. Fast fashion is like really terrible for the environment. So if you can thrift, it's cooler. It's cooler as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.